and stays perfect in conference play with a come-from-behind win against the NC State Wolfpack, which looked poised to win its first conference game of the season. How close was this one? 6 times the game was tied, and 14 times the lead changed hands.
Well, it was really a great opportunity that was missed by NC State. Their last minute, they really turned it over in some critical situations, and they couldn't afford those. And 23 turnovers on the night for NC State, but North Carolina was able to score 24 points off of those. NC State turned North Carolina over, yes, but they only scored 8 points off of those turnovers. So North Carolina right here finishing on the break because they had great defense in the second half. Their energy picked up a notch because in the first half they were getting out-hustled.
Zelina McDaniel makes the steal and lays it in. Now that gave North Carolina a 54-53 lead, and they never gave it up from that point. Sylvia Hatchell and her team gets the win there. You have to give a nod, though, to the effort for Marissa Kostanek, the senior leader for this NC State team. She came up with 20 points, and every time there was a ball on the floor, Kostanek was diving for it.
Well, she's a hustle player, and that's what she does. And she's a leader for this team because she does the good things that help her team be in the situations that they're in at the end of the game. A one-possession ball game, they've got to get shots like this by her. She did a fantastic job tonight with her 20 points.
She was 4 of 8 from three-point range, and Christy had a chance to chat with Marissa Kostanek.
Marissa, a tough loss here at home tonight. You had 20 points and 6 rebounds, but what can you take from this game as a whole?
Definitely in film sessions that we've been going through, I've been having a little, too many turnovers, and tonight I had 3 that were key, right at the end of the game, and I think that that's the biggest thing that I can take away personally, but as a team, just to stay composed. I mean, we had plenty of time left. I mean, we ended up losing by 4, but, I mean, it was a close game all the way to the end and just keeping our focus for all 40 minutes.
In terms of the team balance, Cody Burke really had a tremendous game. Again, her consistency has meant what for this team?
It's huge. Cody Burke's consistency is the biggest thing that we, rely on. Our biggest thing has been consistency throughout the season, and we need to know that, we need to have people show up every game, and that is very important that we have Cody Burke show up.
And what does your team need to do to get over the hump?
I mean, like Coach always tells us, people who fail stop right before they're about to succeed. And I think that's something that, we're right there. And, I think if we just keep going, I think we're going to get it.
A tremendous hustle from you and your team tonight. Best of luck the rest of the way in the ACC.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, now for these teams, NC State has to go on the road for its next 2 games and has not won a conference game, Christy. For North Carolina, you got to feel great. I mean, you're undefeated in conference play. The next 2 are at home for Sylvia Hatchell and the Heels.
Well, Sylvia Hatchell talked about the hustle in the second half, and that's how they won this game. But the confidence that you get from winning close games like that propels you on to the next ones. And to have those 2 games at home coming up next for the Tar Heels bodes well for their chances.
Don't you get the feeling that something special might be brewing in Chapel Hill?
Oh, yeah. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder, no question about it. They have something special in store for fans this year.
Yeah, 16-1 on the season overall for North Carolina. Didn't make the NCAA tournament last year. They're looking real good this season. They win it on the road at NC State, 70-66 on the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.